Cherry was released in 2021 on Apple TV, directed by the Russo Brothers from the Marvel franchise, starring Tom Holland, who plays Spider-Man in the new Marvel franchise. Cherry follows the story of the titular character, played by Tom Holland, starting from his days in college, to when he drops out, to when he enlists in the army, to when he returns home from the army, to when he then becomes an addict, to when then he becomes a bank robber to fuel his addiction. Right off the bat, Tom Holland absolutely kills it in this film. No doubt about Tom Holland, guys. He might be British, he might be a little bit of a dipshit, but kid can act. So this is something different. It's a non-Marvel movie for the Russo brothers, you know, their first film since Endgame, since fucking Endgame crushed us all in the cinema. They've returned to crush us again. Everything about this film is really, really good. The script is super tight. The acting is really, really good. Cinematography is really amazing. The places they go look gorgeous. The shots are really good. You would never know that this is a film made for a streaming service. This is the kind of thing that if it came out at the cinema, you'd be like, yes, wow, grandiose, fantastic directing, fantastic cinematography, sound design, awesome. Soundtrack choices, really, really good. This movie is going to piss a lot of people off. I just know it will. The way it's shot is not the most accessible sort of film. It feels like it's 5 different genres of film meshed into one, but not mixed. It jumps from one to the other as we progress through Cherry's life. At the very start, when he's young and he's at uni and he's meeting this girl and the love of his life, the film's like a romantic comedy. And after he enlists and he goes to basic training, the film gets into like a mix between like Full Metal Jacket and like Police Academy, with the aspect ratio of the film zooming all the way in, so there's this huge black border around the screen and the shots are really close in, and there's this sort of meta narrative where the character itself is walking us through his life. So it's got a lot of different things. And then when he leaves basic training and he goes to war, the film opens up and it's this grand scale war film similar to Jarhead or Three Kings. The portion after Cherry comes back with PTSD becomes more of a film about addicts, drug addicts, similar to sort of like Requiem for a Dream. That's what I mean by this film feeling like different films stuck all together. The fact that the book is written that way, he's remembering these moments in his life in a certain way once he's gone past them. And the things that he's remembering are really emotionally heavy, really draining sort of things. And I like that his perspective changes constantly, and that changes the way the film is needing to be seen because he's trying to bring you into his mindset. Honestly, this movie, if you guys are fans of Tom Holland, if you're fans of the Russo brothers, I recommend watching this. If you like drama, if you like crime, if you like thrillers, watch this film. If you like comedy, watch this film. For fans of something like, say, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, Requiem for a Dream, Full Metal Jacket, even something like 500 Days of Summer or Chasing Amy, there's moments throughout this film that will appeal to almost everybody. The only problem is, can those people get through the entire film without disliking lots of parts of it? None of the film is truly bad. It's just the fact that there's so many different genres and so many different styles in this film that you may struggle to hold the attention of a viewer, because not every viewer is going to have the exact same taste. And the fact that it feels like 5 different movies in one, a lot of people are going to dislike that. But if you're a fan of all kinds of film, you'll probably love this film. For me, I love pretty much every kind of film genre, just film in general. For me, this is an 8 out of 10 easily. Tom Holland kills it. Russo brothers kill it. Honestly, everyone in the film is really, really good, especially when things turn a lot darker and get into that addict period. The acting and the script writing is phenomenal. Definite 8 out of 10 for me. This was a really good one. I'm surprised by how good it was, honestly, for it to come out in the middle of COVID on a streaming service and film be this polished, be this good. I guess when you've got such high quality talent like the Russo brothers directing and Tom Holland in the lead role, you expect it to be really good. But this movie could have fallen apart at any point if it wasn't written well, if it wasn't shot well, if things didn't mesh together. It could have fallen apart at any moment, but it didn't, thankfully. So yeah, guys, go check out Cherry and I'll have another review for you in a few days.